I haven't started yet. I was studying the Oracle, the
Good.
MySQL, and
Fine. No issues. No issues. No issues.
yes,
Emma, yourself?
Yeah, that's Emma. Me,
Wow.
I didn't start yet the strat.
So both of you have not started, right?
yeah.
Right.
No problem. No problem. At least Oracle work. How much you could have done that?
2.
Two in the sense.
Yeah, 2 sessions. You see, one session take 1 hour, so I
Uh,
did 2 hours.
okay. 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 You are talking about the video lectures, right?
Yes, definitely.
Cool then. How are they?
Yeah, they are good. They are detailed.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
Yeah,
I'll supply the.
everything is well explained.
Okay, I'll
So,
supply the materials for that so that you can refer to instead of what is
oh,
that?
great.
What is that? What is it? Typing everything. I'll supply materials on that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine, really. You can refer to PLSQL also. See then over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then very good. Then that would be a really fantastic one to you.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly. They are really helpful. We really need it in programming.
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
Fine, fine then. All right. So then I'll continue with my. So what do you say? How about the interview questions which we are discussing on SQL? Shall we postpone that discussion to a date where you will be finishing all those video lectures and then we'll discuss?
No
What do you say?
worries.
No
That
problem.
you will be having some knowledge and that would be easy to me to go ahead then.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
Right, right. Then today I'll take you towards normalizations, then followed by mock interview. Okay.
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 And from tomorrow, possibly we will get into back to our work, those struts or Spring MVC. In Spring MVC module, we have to deal. Once we are done with the MVC module, then we are done with the Spring complete course. Okay.
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 And we'll begin with struts. And as I told you, so today is 3rd. Hardly by 15th November, we are going to put a full stop. I mean,
Yeah.
by 10th is enough, but still 10 to 15th November. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, fine. All right, all right. Yes. And if you find any difficulty in the video lectures, just let me know. I'm ready to help you out.
Okay. Yes.
Fine. Yes, I was right. Let me open the document. Right, got it. Yes. Look at my screen. I believe it is viewable to you. It's taking time. So today we will see what this normalization is and why do we go for normalization by example, and we will see three normalizations which are basic normalizations enough for attending the interviews.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you able to see my screen? Not yet.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you can see your screen.
A word file I have opened.
Word
Yes.
file, the DB
Yeah.
design.
There
Right.
are basic
DBT. Right.
dependencies, functional dependencies. Yeah.
Right. So let me take you. The thing is, uh, normalization. So while you are working with an application,
Okay.
application holds data, and that
Okay.
whole data is actually stored in a persistent storage area, and that
Mm-hmm.
is database.
This,
For
yeah.
example, if you take the employee management system, an application which is managing the employees present in an organization. All the employee data is stored in database tables, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So along with that employee, there may be departments to which they work for, and their addresses, and their activities, their projects on which they are working for, to the client details to which they are working for, right? All these details
Yeah.
are there, right?
Right.
So in database, there will not be only single table which shows all the information. So there may be multiple tables, right?
Yeah.
So here the data is stored in storage area like a relational database management system, Oracle, MySQL, DB2, any kind of database.
Yes.
So the data has to be organized in appropriate tables so that there will not be any duplicacy in data. One thing. So redundancy can be reduced. The same thing, that is what duplicacy is reduced. Redundancy means duplicacy. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
and data is consistent. So whenever you take data from the tables, so it should be consistent. In the sense, if that data is modified by any other user, then the modifications are to be reflected in the tables, and whenever you pull the data, only consistent data you should get, right?
Right.
Right.
So here we will be looking into creating such tables, and better say all the employee management systems data like employees data, departments, projects, addresses, all these data are to be stored in multiple tables, and we are going to split those tables appropriately. Address table, employee table, projects table, clients table. Got it?
Got
Got
it.
it.
So like this we split them. So here, before getting into that normalization, I'll take you what causes or the reasons lead to normalization. So what are the
Okay.
problems about normalization? Then we
Yes.
go
Yeah.
for normalization. And prior to that, I'm highlighting some uh, terminology here. Okay, data is
Okay.
always stored in tables, right? So we are
Right.
familiar with this. In tables
Yes.
we have columns,
Right.
right?
Yes.
So here you can see there is a
Right.
table. There is a table, second picture.
Mm-hmm.
So this talks about the terminology. So in RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, we call table, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Data present in the table, we call it as row or record, right? Tuple we
Right.
say, TUPLE tuple also, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So in RDBMS terminology, we particularly call it as row or record. Then
Yes.
we have seen columns. So columns are field usage, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So the same terminology, I
Yeah.
mean the same thing. In normalization, the table is referred to as relation, and
Relation.
row or record is referred to as tuple. Then
Couple.
column or field is referred to as domain.
Couple. Yes.
Okay.
Domain. Okay.
Domain.
So likewise, maybe in your academics you might have seen ER diagrams while working with your project. You may be working with your project in your final year, I guess. Or
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
ER diagrams, entity relationship diagrams you have
Yes.
seen, right?
Yeah.
So here,
Yes.
entity is
Definitely.
nothing but table. Entity is nothing but table.
Yes.
And entity occurrence we call it as tuple.
Good.
So
Yeah.
tuple or record is nothing but entity occurrence. And columns, which you are familiar with in ER relationship, entity relationship, that is entity relationship, what is it? Entity relationship diagram, the columns or fields are known as attributes, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
And this represents the atomic data, one value in a single column. So what do you mean by atomic data? For example, if you take um, like name of the person. So particularly last name if you take. So in my employee table, there are fields like last name, first name, middle name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last name field particularly talks about last name, middle name, and first name particularly talks about first name, right?
Right.
Suppose if you take only name of the employee as in the employee table, there are no first name, last name, middle name columns. Instead, you are using single column name of the employee. Okay,
Okay.
that name generally employee's name contains first name, last name, middle name also, right?
Right.
Then that name has three things in that, right?
Right.
So in that case, name present in the employee table is known as compound data, which has a first name, last name, middle name internally in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So compound data we call it as. Likewise, if you
Yes.
go particularly first name column, last name column, middle name column, then first name always contains only first name, nothing else it contains, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what atomic means, single value in a cell. What do you mean by cell here again? So if you take a student table here, you have the student ID, summary, surname, uh, name and date of birth. Okay,
Yes.
and here the combination of row and column is known as cell here. If you see
Yeah.
surname gray is present in a single cell. That is combination of row and column. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, that's what cell. So a cell should contain atomic values, that is single values. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
Okay.
one of the purposes to go for normalization. Then I take you to a scenario. Right here. So normalization is a data analysis technique to design the database systems. So to design your database system, that is to create your tables and put a relationship between those tables, you begin with the process of normalization. This allows the database designer to understand the current data structures in the organization. So here, normalization is a technique for producing relational schema with the following properties. That is, no information redundancy, no duplicate data, and no update anomalies. So these anomalies we will see. What these anomalies? So here, the whole purpose of normalization is to come out with these two things. No duplicacy of data and no update anomalies. Okay?
Okay.
And we will see what these anomalies by example. So the end results of normalization is set of entities, which removes unnecessary duplicate data and avoids the anomalies which we are going to discuss now, anomalies. Okay. So here anomalies are inconvenient or error prone situations arising when we are processing the tables, when we are
Okay.
creating the tables. And there are three types of anomalies. They are update anomalies, delete anomalies, insert anomalies. So we will see all the three things. Let's look into update anomalies. So here, this update anomaly is an irregularity or something which deviates from the expected or normal state of the database. So that's what, if there is a deviation, then we call it as anomaly. And when designing database, we may be encountering these three anomalies: insert, update, delete.
Yes.
So here we will see the insert anomaly in this picture. So insert as well as the other anomalies also are explained here. Closely observe the table here. This is a table, sales table. Okay, sales representative ID, sales
Yeah.
representative
Okay.
first name, sales representative last name, and sales representative when he was hired into the organization, and to which client the sales representative is working. Okay.
Okay.
So this
Yes.
is a table here, sales representative table. Now,
Mm-hmm.
so an example of insert anomaly might be a table which records. So here, this table stores the records of a company's sales people and clients for whom they are responsible for.
Okay.
This above table has some design issues. We are not bothering about design issues as of now. I just showed you some data. Okay. So design
Yeah.
Okay.
issues are like, for example, if you see client here, client has a, I mean to say, Madison and Clark and Roger. There are two clients over there. Peterson, Derrick and Johnson, Dustin and Riley. Really. So these are multiple clients present in a single column, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I told you that the columns should have atomic values, right? Cells should have atomic values.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Here there are multiple values, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The table is not as per the recommendation, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I am saying here. Even though this table is not as per the recommendation, let's consider this table as an example, and we will address those anomalies. Okay.
Okay.
And here, uh, so here, the client is a required field. It will not be possible to add records for newly hired sales rep until they have been assigned to one or more clients. The thing is, this organization has hired a new sales representative. Okay.
Okay.
You can see a new sales representative ID, which
Yeah.
whose data is about to be inserted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the organization has a policy. What policy it is? The thing is, whenever they recruit a sales representative, they will be providing training for him for a month days. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After providing training only, he is going to get into the actual work. So the actual work of a sales representative is to communicate with the clients that are assigned to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the new joined sales representative, we need to maintain his data, right?
Right.
Obviously, we need to keep his data into database. Suppose we
Yes.
try to insert a new record here. Observe that new. So we'll be giving sales representative ID 4, then the first name, last name, then hire date you will be giving, and here when coming to client,
Client.
if you
Yes.
observe over there, the sales representative has hired, assume on 1st November he hired, and
Okay.
day he his data is to be inserted into table, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, when the database administrator tries to insert his data into table, then what information he has to put for the client for that particular new representative then? Because client would come into picture only after training. A month training has to be given to this representative, and only then he is going to work with the clients, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In this case, what is the information that is to be mentioned that in the client column then?
Nothing will be inserted inside.
Yes, if you don't insert anything over there, then it becomes meaningless, right?
Yes.
So possible solution is, so we do need to add new hires while they are in the training, and we must create dummy clients as placeholders.
Okay.
So
Mm.
if you put a dummy clients over there, it looks like the employee is working for so and so client, which still is not meaningful in the organization
Yeah.
because he
Mm-hmm.
is not yet started with working that client, right?
Right.
Okay.
So putting these dummy clients will not give a meaningful information for the newly hired employee, right?
Right.
Right.
So that is insert anomaly. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
then we will see the update anomaly. So here update anomaly. So note that sales representatives' names are repeated for each client. So if you see here, the second and third sales representatives, Stan Crossley, are repeated for the clients Peterson, Derrick Johns, and Johns, Dustin, and Reed, right? So the thing is, the sales representatives are repeated. So here the thing is, for example, that we recently learned that Stan's last name should have been spelled Crossley, where in the database it was inserted like Crossley. Okay,
Yeah.
so it has to be updated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the database administrator noticed that Stan Crossley's name was misspelled
Yes.
Crossley, and he has to update it. Now he is trying to update. Here, while performing an update, there may be a chance that second representative last name may be updated where actually third representative's last name should be updated. There are chances, right? Because 2 and 3 are same names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there may be a chance. So actually third has to be modified, but second is modified. Or there may be a chance that the second has to be modified, and by looking at the same name, he might have modified the third one, right?
Right.
Right.
So that may also lead to update anomaly, right? That is also an abnormality, right? So
Yeah.
we
Right.
cannot determine whose name is to be updated over there by just looking into the data, the first name and last name, right?
Right.
Right.
So moreover, it is also possible that there are really two stands working for this organization, and the stand number 2 actually does spell his name Crossley, while Crossley is the third. That's what I told you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yes.
so that is update anomaly, and we'll go for delete anomaly. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
now the first representative Anne. So Anne Bancroft, assume he or she has resigned from the job. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
better say Anne Bancroft have moved to a different project in the same organization. Like Anne has moved to training, providing training for the newly hired employees for some duration, maybe for 6 months. She has assigned a new task to provide training. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
so what happens to the client information present in this table for Anne, where it is Madison, Clark, and Rogers, but she is assigned a training program now for next 6 months.
Yeah.
So how can
Yes.
you manage that? You have to delete this client information, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So if you try to delete this client information, ANS data also would be deleted, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So actually, your intention is to delete only client information, but when you try to delete that, unfortunately, ANS information also would be lost in from the table, right?
Right.
Right.
That is delete anomaly. Okay,
Okay.
so delete anomaly. Now we'll go for normalization technique, by example. Yes, database design. So I believe you have knowledge on relational database, primary key, foreign key, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And we will see the normalization now.
Mm.
So relational database management system also you have basic knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have seen the terminology, rows, records, tuples, columns, attributes. I already showed you, right?
Right.
Right.
Now, of course, primary key, foreign key relationships are explained in this. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
repeat this because we have already done with this. And normalization, of course, normalization definition we have seen. So the process by which we efficiently organize data to achieve the following goals: eliminating redundancy and ensuring data is stored in correct table,
Yes.
okay, and eliminating the need for restructuring the database when new data is added.
Okay.
Then there are various levels of normalization. So here we will be looking into first three normalizations because most of the real life applications would satisfy these first three normalizations. Okay.
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 First normal form or 1NF we call it as. So what it says, there are no repeating or duplicate fields in a table, and each cell should contain a single value, atomic value, and each record should be unique. And
Mm-hmm.
particularly each record should be unique. We can achieve this by maintaining primary. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And here, look, there is a table here. The table talks about items, colors, price, tax, or clothing. Items, T-shirt. So T-shirt may be of red or blue color, and its price is $12, and the tax is
Zero.
0.6%. Okay.
Yeah.
So 0.6 in the sense it is actually 6%. It is right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And polo shirt maybe red or yellow color, 12 rupee, $12 and 6% tax. T-shirt maybe red or blue color, so the price and tax. Sweatshirt, so these colors, price and tax. If you observe this table is not in first normal form. Reason, there
Mhm.
are multiple items in the color field. So we already discussed that the field should be atomic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But this table is showing multiple values in the colors. So this table is not in first normalization form, right?
Right.
Right.
And there are duplicate records. We can see T-shirt, T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
You can see
Mm-hmm.
T-shirt, T-shirt, which is red in blue color, and this one. I mean, first and third records. They are duplicate, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And there is no primary key also in this table.
Yes.
For these
Yes.
reasons, this table is not in first normal form. And
Okay.
we
Mm.
need to fit this table so that these three things are addressed. Okay.
Okay.
And look here. So we have organized this table in this way. So the multiple colors that are present in the color field are now with a single color. Observe that T-shirt red and price and tax. T-shirt blue 12, I mean price and tax. Polo with red yellow spreadsheet with a blue black. So now if you observe, the color field has single value, right?
Yes. Right.
So we have just organized it with a single table in this way. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Now if you observe this single table, it is not in the second normalization form. Reason: all the non-key fields depend on all components of the primary key. So the thing is, what is these non-key fields and components of primary key? So the thing is, observe that the primary key in this table is combination of item and color. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
and here when a primary key is a combination of multiple columns, then we call it as compound primary key, right?
Right.
And if you say here the key fields are item and color because they are participating in primary key, right?
Right.
Right.
And the non-key fields are the rest of that columns apart from that primary, that is price tax. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
now coming back. So this second normalization form would be guaranteed when primary key is a single field. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is happening
Okay.
here is all the non-key fields, price and tax, depend on all components of the primary key. So here if you see
Yes.
the price and tax depend on item, not on the color, right? The
Okay.
price and tax of a material depend upon the item, not on the color of the item, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So when we can address this by maintaining single column for the primary key. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see here. Now the table is split into two tables here. Item and color. Then item, price, tax. So price and tax depends upon item here. Got it? This table. Price
Yes.
and tax depends upon item. And here item color here you can see it's a separate table. It means now a single table is split into two tables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to address the duplicacy and the consistency and the atomicity, right?
Yeah.
So presently these two tables are in second normal form. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to get into second normalization, the rule is your table should follow 1NF plus second NF. Okay.
Come
Okay.
again.
To get into the second normalization form, first your table should be in first normalization form.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you will be addressing the things that are present
Eh,
in the second normalization form.
All
Yeah.
right.
And if you get into third normalization form, your table should be satisfying 1NF, 2NF, then you have to address the 3NF. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
Eh,
So here, third normal form, that is, no non-key field depends upon another. So all the non-key fields on only primary key it should be. I'll come out with it now. So here you can see the tax depends upon price actually, not on the item, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you need to segregate this again. So here you can see there is item color table, then item price table, and you can see tax is depending on price here.
Yeah.
Third table.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
So that's about the three normalization forms. It's not like a 3NF means three tables, 2NF means two tables. It's not like that. In our
Mm.
scenario, they came out with the 2 and 3 tables with our 2NF and 3NF. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Yes. That's about the normalization forms. I'll share you this file. You can refer to this. Okay? And even
Okay.
Okay.
I'll share you that Word file also. this word file. Okay. In this word file, there are many things. Uh, you can, if you want, you can refer to them if you find time. I mean, the terminology that we see in relational database, while database design. Okay.
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 Right. And coming to just mock interview. Today is 3. Yes. So here, I write a class test extends string, and I do something here. Okay.
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 Now I try to create a test object. And so what happens if I do this? My question is, are those lines of code which I have written would compile successfully, or will throw error? What is there any wrong in it, or it goes smoothly?
No main method inside?
We have,
You have a main method?
yeah, we have. We have.
Excuse me, Ahmed. I'll be back in a second. I just
Okay.
get some. Okay.
Yeah, I can see so the string class is in the same package as the
Hello,
test.
Ahmed.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Ahmed, is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. May I know who is this?
Yeah, this is Ravi Teja.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, is there any problem?
No, nothing. Why so? Why are you asking this?
But Canada asking the Ajay, she said the name of Ajay.
No. No one is asking for Ajay here.
Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. Please go ahead.
All right. Okay. Please proceed yourself.
Yes, I was asking if the string class is in the same package as the test class.
Spring class is in the test. Yes. Okay. Yes, we have.
Yeah, I think it will work well.
Okay. Good. Good.
I'm back. I'm
So
already.
whether right. Your opinion on this code?
Um, the main class, the test class is extending the string class. Yeah, this will work definitely because wait.
Right.
Extend string. I think it will work.
Okay. Any other guesses?
No, any other guess?
No other guess. Let me take you to my class, which we discussed strings somewhere long ago. Okay. Where is? Yes. Look here. So there is a clue here. After
Okay.
reading this, answer me now.
Oh,
It is a final class and it cannot be extended.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Why did you skip this point then?
Oh,
You have to remember each and everything, okay?
Yeah.
okay.
Because the interview would be on only the basic things,
Wow.
so the fundamentals. So they focus on fundamentals where generally the person would be ignoring or neglecting the fundamentals.
Okay.
All right. Now, right. So JVM, JRE, JDK. Can you tell something about this?
Yes.
So how are they related to each other? Uh, yes, tell me.
Um, the JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine,
Okay.
and it provides the runtime environment
It
where
means
the Java
JVM.
provides the
So it
bytecode.
has. So JVM has JRE in it. Then you say.
No, I was saying that it provides the runtime environment. Yeah, it has the Java runtime environment. It's the
Okay.
one who provides it so that the bytecode can be executed.
Right. 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 Then.
And the the JDK
Uh,
contains the GRE, the Java runtime environment, as well as the development toolkit.
okay. Okay. To write the application, they are needed, right?
Yes.
And have you referred to the pictures that talk about JVM, JRE, JDK in those word files which I shared with you? Maybe in the tricky questions it would be, I guess. I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen images over there? Do you remember?
No, the images.
I don't remember. Let's check.
I'm checking. No, it's not here. I'll show you on web.
Okay.
I'll put this. Okay, I'll share this link with you. Yes. I shared the link with you. You can open.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Open it.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Refer to that.
Okay.
You can see here. So JVM is an abstract machine and it is a specification that provides runtime environment in which the Java bytecode can be executed, as you said. It has the runtime environment. Okay.
Yeah,
So JVMs are available for many hardware and software platforms. JVM, GRE, JDK are platform dependent. All these three are platform dependent.
yeah,
Java programming language is platform independent.
Yes.
So JVM performs the following main tasks: loading the code, verifying the code, execute the code, and provides runtime environment for all this. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
JRE is an acronym for Java Runtime Environment and it is used for providing the runtime environment, that is implementation of the JVM it is actually. And this physically exists. I'll show you JRE. When you install Java on your machine by using a setup file, in your program files, a directory is created that is with the name Java, right?
yeah,
Yes.
And you can see Java here on my machine it has 1.6 version, JRE and JDK. So
Yes.
my JRE is physically existing on my machine, right?
right.
Right.
That's what here. JVM, what is that? JRE physically exists. It
Yeah.
contains a set of libraries and other files that JVM
Yeah,
uses on runtime. And you can see here, it has bin, that is Java compiler, Java interpreter. Can you see here? Java, Java C.
Yes.
So compilers and interpreters all it has, right? In this
yeah,
JRE,
Right.
that's what they are highlighting. It contains set of libraries and other files that JVM uses at runtime.
Yes.
So JRE is nothing but the implementation of JVM.
JVM.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see here JRE. So JRE. So it has JVM here, the set of libraries, nothing but jar files and other files which are necessary. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
And JDK is an acronym for Java Development Kit.
It.
And this also physically exists. I
Mm.
mean, this JDK is nothing but, I'll show you. This JDK, you can see here, executable file,
Yes.
JDK. So JDK also physically exists, right?
yeah,
Right.
You will be downloading this and install Java actually. Install your
yeah,
Java technology, right?
right.
And it contains JRE and development tools.
Yes.
When you install this, a Java folder is created in program files, right?
Right.
Right.
So that Java folder has JRE, and you can see, I'll show you that it generally goes into C programming, C program files, Java. When you
Yeah,
install, you get these two folders, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And if you see, it has library and some executable files here. Okay,
Mm.
that's what they are talking here. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you can see JDK. JDK has JRE here, and in development tools, example Java C, Java, the compiler and executor, interpreter to execute the Java programs. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah.
So you should be ready with these pictures actually, so that you can get a clear idea.
Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
That's what the basic things you need to focus on. When you are preparing for an interview, look at the detailed things. And I want to highlight, if you find time, please go through that, what is that, head first bullet points,
Yeah.
and that SCJP is a 2-minute drill,
Mm.
because they talk about the detailed things over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then so what is serialization?
Serialization is persisting objects into resources.
Right, absolutely. Suppose uh, I don't want to persist some properties in an object. For example,
Okay.
employee class is there, and I don't want to persist the salary of the employee. How can you do that?
You make it transient.
Right, absolutely. So whenever you go on serialization, these two questions should fall. And
Yeah.
what are the classes that we use in the process of serialization?
Uh, we use right string. No, no, no.
We use right object.
Of course, right object is a method present
Yeah.
in what class I am talking about.
What
I
class?
O.
Yes,
We
what classes?
IO.
Yes, IO package it is.
Java.
IO package it
Yes.
is. I am talking about particularly what classes present in IO package help you in performing serialization mechanism.
Serialized. Dot.
No,
Um.
you are going to store the data in stream, right, in file, right? So file output stream, and you are going to store output, object output
Output.
stream, right?
Yeah. Object
Out.
inputs.
It is not input, it is output, because you are writing the data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you go to deserialization, 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 it is object input. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
file input. So don't get confused over there. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
to write the data, we use output streams. To read the data, we use input stream, right?
Right.
Right.
So your write object method is present in this actually. Object output stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Yes. Have you gone through that collections related word file frequently
Yeah.
asked,
Yes. Yeah.
particularly collections?
Yes.
Right, right. Because they talk about various differences between the components, collection components.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Fine then. For now, I will close the session and we will see tomorrow the same time, and we will look into those frameworks back, and we will be putting a full stop soon. And
Okay.
can you please find time in going through those 8 videos today?
For the stress?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine then. All right then. Okay. Catch you tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll email you this material for normalization.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
అహ్మద్ గారు, హలో.
Yes, yes. Yes.
అది సిసిలో reviteja@innovinit.com యాడ్ చేయండి.
రైట్, ఇక మీరు నేను చేస్తాను.
మెటీరియల్ పెడతారు కదా, reviteja@innovinit.com యాడ్ చేయండి.
నేను పెడతాను. నేను పెడతాను. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
ఆల్ రైట్.